Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. We are going to discuss Traveler 3, Module 3A. We are going to show the difference between must, have to, and need. First of all, when we use must, when we express personal obligation in the present or future. For example, I must finish this by tonight. When I use have to plus base form, when we express external obligation in the present or future. For example, you have to drive on the left when you are in England. When I use need, I must add to. For example, I need to know how many people will be at the graduation. And need expresses necessity in the present or the future. When we are going to read the sentence, no, we needn't go sightseeing right away, but we don't have to go now. When we are looking at needn't and don't have to, this means it is necessary, it is not necessary, it's wrong to do it. We will see it is not necessary. It is not necessary to go sightseeing right away, or it is not necessary to go now. But when we say you mustn't go sightseeing right away, yes, we have to, yes, we need to, yes, we must. We don't have enough time. There is a big difference between both of these sentences. You mustn't go sightseeing right away. It is wrong to do it. But when we use have to or need to or must, it is necessary. Now we are going to discuss the difference between had better and would rather. Had better, it is likely as should. Would rather, it is likely as prefer. I prefer to do something. Here you'd better sleep then. I'd rather do some sightseeing. Note, I'd better is the short form of had better, and I'd rather is the short form of would rather. Their negative forms are I'd better not and I'd rather not. You have to pay attention when we make negative here. We don't put not after had or after would. We put it after better or rather. Now we are going to answer the following questions. Read the dialogue below and circle the correct answer. Hi Andy, are you doing anything tomorrow? I need or have to help my father fix the car. Why? Here we will choose need or have to. We will choose have to because need must have to after it. Oh, I was just wondering if you would like to come hiking with me. I'd rather or I'd better go hiking with you than stay at home. Here I choose I'd rather. Why? Because I prefer go hiking but I promised my father I would help. I really needn't or must keep my promise. How about Friday? Here I will choose must. Why? Because we must keep our promises. That's fine with me. Do you have your hiking boots? Oh no, I don't have or I need to buy a new pair because my old ones aren't any good. Here I don't have to or I need to. And my old ones aren't any good. old ones, but they aren't good. So I need to buy. I need to buy. It is necessary to buy a new pair. I have been thinking about going shopping, but I just haven't had the time. Do you think you will be able to get sorry a pair tomorrow? Yes, but I'll have to or must go to the shops early in the morning because my father will be waiting. Have to or must? Have to, it is necessary. Must, it is necessary. Go to the shops early in the morning because my father will be waiting. Here I choose have to. Have to. Why have to? Because it is not wrong to it isn't wrong to do that, or it is right to do that. It must, it is wrong, or it is right. Have to, it is necessary. And have to expresses external obligation, but must personal obligation. Now about the trip. We could drive down to either the mountain or the lake. Which do you prefer? I would rather or have to go to the lake as it's closer. Here we will choose would rather. Why? Because it expresses preference about the present or the future. We had better or mustn't forget to bring a map with a walking trail. Remember what happened last time we went there? We got lost. We got lost. So we will choose mustn't. Why we use mustn't? Because it expresses prohibition in the present or future. How could I forget? We had to should call my dad to come and find us. How could I forget? We had to should call my dad had to come and find us. Here we will choose had to. We will choose had to because it expresses external obligation in the past. We would rather or had better stop at the local tourist office and get a map. Here we would choose had better because we should stop at the local tourist office and get a map. It is as advice, good advice. You are right on the last thing. You don't need to or mustn't worry about lunch because I am going to pack a picnic for us. Here we will choose don't have to because it expresses absence of necessity in the future, in the present. You don't have to. It is not necessary to worry about lunch because I am going to pack a picnic for us. That's great. I'm really looking forward to it. Now we are going to complete A and B. I have got a history test. Then you would rather had better study some more. I think it is a good advice to study some more. Had better. Would you like some tea or coffee? Would you like some tea or coffee? I would rather had better have some coffee, please. I would rather. Why? Because I prefer coffee. You'd rather not stay up late tonight. We have got a busy day tomorrow. You are right. I'll go to bed early. You'd better. it's advice. What's the matter? You look ill. I have got a toothache. You'd better make an appointment with the dentist. Here we will choose had better. Why? Because it's advice. What shall we order? Pasta or chicken? I'd better have a chicken salad. Good idea. I'd rather. Why? Because I prefer chicken salad. Here we come to the end of our lesson. Hope to meet again. I wish you good luck. Good